Hi everybody, I'm sorry I'm a few minutes late. I forgot to put my dog away. And I absolutely have to do that or else we have a lot of commotion in the background, especially if I try to get down on the floor. Welcome to this week's live class. We're going to go ahead and get started right away. You have the option to use a light set of weights. I have my 2-pound weights right here. We're going to be focusing on upper body and lower body. This will be a completely standing series today. So let's go ahead and get started. Set your weights down in front of your mat, just somewhere where you can reach them easily. We're just gonna warm up a little bit. Take a nice wide stance on your mat, heels in, toes out to the side, and then sink nice and low to the hips and just give yourself a moment here to sort of open up through the thighs. Good, and take your arms overhead. Take a bend in the elbows, a 90-degree bend. Take a big inhale. And a full exhale, sink low, and then send yourself all the way up and right into a back bend. Good, and then exhale, stack your spine, come low. Inhale, lift, back bend. Good. 3 more times, sink low, and back bend, bring your gaze up. Here's 2, and back bend. Good, and last one. And back bend, and then come back to center, reach your arms all the way up, and sink low, slice those arms down. Inhale, lift and reach, and exhale, slice it down. So warming up through the shoulders, through the hips, the knees. Good. Inhale, lift, tapping in that breath here. So happy to be moving with you guys today. Hi, I see y'all there. Thanks for joining. Good, let's go for 4 and 3. Last 2. Good. Last one, hold it low. Let's bring the hands together here right in front of the chest. Sink down nice and low. Send the weight into your heels and the outer edges of your feet. Relax your shoulders back here and just give me a pulse and a pulse. And I really want you to focus on pressing through the heels. Feel the glutes fire up, the inner thighs and the quadriceps working, and then press super energetically through your palms. Lift your elbows, feel your chest and back activate here. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and then hinge forward, stay low, hinge forward here, and pulse 8 and 7, good, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and straight back up, shoulders over hips, pulse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hinge forward. So as we hinge forward, maybe we feel a little bit more outer hip and glute. Good, and stack the spine here. We feel a little bit more inner thigh and top of the thighs. Good, 3, 2, 1. Last time here, hinge forward, pulse 5, stay low. 4, 3, 2, 1, and send it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it low. Take your arms out, big circles forward. Just breathe, inhale and exhale. Good, really open up through those arms because we're gonna pick up those weights soon. Good, and then circle back, stay low in those legs, squeeze the shoulder blades on the back of the body, stretch across the chest. Go for 4 and 3, last 2, and 1, and stand it up. Kind of shake out those legs. Nice work. Heel toe your feet underneath your hips. Bend into your knees. Grab one weight in each hand. Bring your feet hip width distance here. Bend into those knees. Send your weights just in front of your thighs, so palms face your thighs. And we're going to start with our front base. So when I say bend into the knees, I mean just a slight bend so that the leg muscles are active, not like a deep bend, and we also don't want to be locked out in our knees. So unlock those knees, roll your shoulders back, inhale to lift your right arm, and exhale lower, lift your left, and exhale lower. Good. So a strong wrist here, but a slightly bent elbow. So you feel the top of the arm working, but you also are targeting sort of the upper back as well. Good. Exhale to lift. As you draw the belly in, pull the ribs in, lift the navel in and up towards your spine. Always try to connect the breath, the core, and the movement, right? Lift and lower. Notice I'm not swinging my arms and they're not dropping down. I'm really controlling the movement. I'm moving so intentionally. I'm trying to find a little resistance here in my body. Go for 4 Exhale, lift, pull the belly in, 3. Nice, here's 2. Last one, alternating, and now both arms at once, lifting up and lowering down. Let's take it a 2 count. Exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. So try to take it up to shoulder height, and then hover the thighs. In and up, and lower down. Try to keep the rest of the body super still. A gentle tuck of your tailbone so that your back is flat, tailbone shoots straight down to the floor, your spine is long here. Notice if your shoulders are creeping up into your ears, drive them down your back. Good, let's go for 3. You've got it, exhale, lift 2. So good, so good. Last one, hold it up. We roll it back, squeeze the shoulder blades, send it forward and lower down. So a combo move, front raise to row, reach, and lower. Good. And this is where typically the body will kind of start to rock back and forth. So really hold yourself steady. Draw the core in nice and tight to help you stabilize. Tiny bend in the knees for a little bit more support. And move slowly here because it's not a race. Good. Let's go for 4. Reach and lower. Good. Here's 3. Take your time here. Feel the strength and the heat building in your body. Last 2. Good. Last one, we just stay with this row for 5. And reach. Good. Big squeeze, elbows high for 4. Nice. Here's 3. Shoulders down, chin up for 2. Good, and last one, hold it back. Flip the palms up to face forward. Drive into the hip and back up to 90. Exhale and lift. Everything in and up. So notice if you're flaring in the rib cage and arching in the back, pull everything in, ribs into the midline, tailbone tucks down slightly to the floor, and control that range of motion as well. So just up to that 90-degree bend and right back into the hips. Squeeze the back of the body, lift through the chest and the shoulders. Good. Go for 5. And 4. Keep that breath flowing. Relax your jaw and neck. Good. Last 2. Last one here, and now we take it overhead. So the top of that movement, overhead and back to 90. Good. Palms face forward. Still soft in the knees here. Keeping the shoulders down and the belly in. Exhale, lift and drop down to 90. Let's go for 5. Good. Relax everything else. 4. Here's 3. Last 2. Last one, full range, all the way down and all the way up. Big snow angels here for 5. Slow that movement down, enjoy it. Lean into that challenge here for 3. Good, building that strength and that stamina for 2. Nice, guys, last one here. Let's hug those elbows in, flip the palms to face forward, bicep curls here. Good, so really, again, trying to find that resistance. So 2, 3, even 5-pound weights can feel like not much of a challenge right away. But if we slow down, we focus on the muscles that we're trying to engage, the front interior of the arm, right? The 2 heads of the biceps. We really try to dig deep there, find that resistance. We can work so deeply with a light set of weights here. Good, and getting as much out of it as we would if we were like heavy lifting, right? Slow it down. Try to make the return the most engaged part of the movement. So as you lengthen, squeeze your triceps on the back of the arm, and exhale, belly in, weights in and up. Let's go for 5. Good, and 4. Try to remove momentum here for 3. Nice, and 2. And the last one, let's bring it to 90 here. We're gonna drop it down and then up to 90. So see if you can lighten your grip on your weights just a little bit so that the tension there is through the arm and not so much in the hands. Good, so inhale and exhale. You wanna hold on to your weights, right? We don't wanna drop our weights on our toes or anything like that. but we do want to be really mindful of where we're gripping and where we're sending that energy. Inhale down and exhale pull. Let's go for 5 here. And 4. Yes, you can for 3. Here's 2. Holding at 90. Now we take the upper part of that movement. So all the way to the shoulders and then back down to 90. Just really trying to isolate here. Taking our time, move intentionally. Check in with the rest of your body here. Hug the ribs in, soften through the knees, tuck the tailbone under, drive the belly in and up. Relax the shoulders. Take your chin up off your chest. You guys are doing great. Let's go for 5. I can feel your energy here. Last 3, and I love it. It keeps me going. For 2 and 1. Hold here halfway. We're going to open, close, lift, and 90. Good. Open. So working into that rotator cuff, really exploring the shoulder joint here. Finding a little bit extra mobility. Open, close, lift, return. Let's go for 5. Woo! Feeling this in shoulders. 4. Exhale, lift, return. 3. Really connect to the core and the breath. Here's 2. Reach, return, last 1. Nice, nice work. Now flip your palms to face forward, alternating hammer curls here. Good. So again, let the head of the weight be heavy in your hands, but a light grip through your hands and your fingers. Really start to feel the bicep fatiguing. That's your feedback from your body. You're working so hard here. Good, and the rest of the body is stable. Remember, it's super easy to sort of lose that integrity of your form. So keep everything locked in nice and tight. Good, let's go over 5 and 4. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen both arms. Let's take a lateral raise here. Palms face the floor and exhale, lower. Try to lift without bringing the shoulders up to the ears, right? So really with intention, again, a 2 count here. Lift for 2 and lower with control. Good. Lift for 2 and lower with control. Good. Soften the knees. You got it. Let's go for 5. Really resist. Here's 4. Squeeze the shoulder blades on the back of the body. Exhale, lift 3. Good, and 2. Strong and stable. Last one, we're gonna hold it up. We flip the palms forward and back. Really getting into that shoulder joint here. Internal and external rotation. Take your weights down a little bit if it's too much at shoulder height. Otherwise, try to keep them up. Relax your shoulders, relax your face, and breathe. You've got this. 5 and 4. 3, almost there. 2, last one, hold it back, pinky lifts to the sky to finish here. Let's go 8 and 7. Exhale, 6. Good, lean into it. Let those arms be heavy here for 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly lower down. I'm going to turn profile so you can see. I'm going to keep my feet hip bones distance. I'm going to take a big bend in the knees and then hinge forward at the waist. Roll the shoulders back. Tuck the tailbone under slightly so you round out through the low back. Lift the belly in and up here. Good, and we'll start with the chest fly. So palms face in. It's lift and squeeze, return. Lift and squeeze, return. Your neck is nice and long here. Weight is evenly distributed from the toes to heels. And good, and you feel the thighs active working. So in this like chair squat, just holding low. Exhale to lift and lower. Super easy to swing the arms up here. So really seek out that squeeze and engagement through the back of the body as you lift. And then squeeze the front of the chest as you lower. For 5, 4, take your time. 3, sometimes the challenge is in the tempo, right? Last one, bring it back down, palms face in, we narrow, row back, and reach it long. Squeeze the blades, glide the arms along the rib cage. See if you can sink lower, warming up through that lower body because we're gonna hit that next. Good, go for 5 and 4. Pull and reach. Here's 2, Last one, here we go. We extend and bend. So working into those triceps now. Our last upper body work with the weights. Reach and bend. So really control the release back toward the shoulders. Resist. And then deep squeeze lift as you send the weights back behind your hips. Keep your chest lifted. Keep your chin up off of your chest. Exhale, lift. Inhale, pull. Lift the belly and up here. You got it. Go for 5 and 4. Here's 3. Last 2, almost there. Stay with it. Last one here, and circle in and around. Keep those arms long. Try to keep them high and breathe. See if you can sink even lower in those legs. Pull the belly in deeper. Circle in and around for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it or circle out and around. Almost there. Almost there. Good. Keep those arms up. Keep them nice and long and strong for 4, 3, 2. Little lift to finish here. 5. Deep squeeze. Big lift for 3, 2, 1, and stand it up. Nice work. All right, go ahead, set your weights off to the side and just kind of shake out your wrists. We're gonna get into our lower body focus now, completely standing. So we're definitely gonna be tapping into that balance, and therefore the core is gonna be working really hard to help us stabilize and steady ourselves. Know that if you need to, you can always move closer to a wall or bring a chair in front of you for a little bit of support. All right, so we're gonna start near the top of the mat. Tiny bend in the knees. Let's draw the hands together in front of the chest. Hinge forward slightly. Send your left leg back behind you. Tiny bend in your right knee. Drop your left hip down. Keep your pelvis nice and square. And then come to your left hippie toe here. Hinging forward even more, draw the belly in, squeeze to lift and tap. Squeeze to lift and tap. So this doesn't have to be a huge movement. It doesn't have to be like a big range of motion. What we're looking for is a lot of energy. So in order to lift your toes, squeeze through the glutes, squeeze through your seat. Trying to keep your pelvis square and steady. And you feel that supporting leg working too, like really firing through the thigh muscles of the right leg. Keep your weight nice and evenly distributed as best you can. Good. And tap. Let's go for 4 and 3. Nice, you guys. 2. Last one here, little lifts here for 8, 7. Deep squeeze, reach to the toes. Good. And breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Send the left arm back and the right arm forward. Inhale, reach. Exhale, come up to like a half running man, right? So the left knee lifts. Inhale, lengthen. You can always drop your toes down if you need to. Exhale and pull. All about balance. Inhale, reach. And exhale, pull. Good. Let's go for 4. And exhale, pull. Let's move slowly with focus. Inhale, reach. And exhale, pull. Nice work for 2. Feel that right leg really firing here. Good. Last one, inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Bring the hands back together. Take your leg back. Bend into your knee, flex your heel, and stamp it straight back. So imagine a wall behind you, and you're trying to kick a hole in that wall with your heel. Feel the base of your seat and your hamstrings working. I know you're fatigued on your supporting side. That's a good thing. We're active on both sides here. Exhale and press back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen your leg down again. Toes to the floor. Reset. Bend into your right knee, draw your belly in. We're gonna take the left toe across, squeeze the inner thighs, tap it to the side. So it's across and tap, across and tap. Good, so just hold steady and strong through that right side. Go for 5 and 4. Here's 3, 2, last one. Nice work. Go ahead, stand up, shake it out, and let's hit that other side. So I'm just gonna turn around so y'all can see me best. Good, this time bending to both knees, send the right leg back, drop the right hip down, bending into that left knee, hinge forward, lift the belly up, squeeze to lift and tap. Squeeze to lift and tap, really reaching through your toes. And you should feel this side light up almost immediately, right? Because it is super warm and engaged from supporting our body weight through our first round. And then we're gonna feel that equal amount of work on the left side now. Keep the belly pulled in to protect the low back, and also limit your range of motion. So if you feel your low back talking to you here, don't take your leg up as high. Focus less on height and more how deeply you're squeezing through the glutes. Exhale to lift. Good, let's go for 5 and 4, 3. Good, here's 2 and 1. Good. Now reach your right arm forward, left arm back. Big inhale, and then exhale, come up into that running man position. Inhale, send it back, and exhale. Whoa, grab a wall if you need to. Even instructors wobble, it's okay. Inhale, reach, and exhale, pull. I'm much more stable on my opposite side than I am on this side. And instead of getting all angry about it, and in my head about it, I just accept that as fact and try to work a little bit more intentionally here. Let's go for 3 and 2. See, always an opportunity to recover. Good, last one all the way up and through. Good, let's take it straight back here. Bend into your knee, flex your heel, and stamp it back. Stamp it back. So again, really firing up through this left side here. Gonna start to feel that hip talking. Press it back. Imagine a wall behind you. So you have a strong flex in your foot. And it's a tiny range of motion. I'm not straightening my leg. It's just a press back, big squeeze through the hamstrings and the glutes. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen your leg again. Reset here. Drop the toes down. We're going to send the right toes across. Squeeze the thighs. And then tap them out to the side. It's tap and tap. Good, almost there. Tap and tap. You've got it. Go for 4 and tap. 3, tap. Here's 2, tap. Last one. Good, and stand it up and shake it out. Nice work. Woo, we feel those hips working, don't we? Okay, so we're gonna take a wide stance profile on the mat. Turn your right toes out toward the top of the mat, and then send your left heel back behind you. We're gonna bend into our right knee, coming into a warrior 2 position. Good, and then reach the arms up overhead, straighten leg. Good, come down nice and low, press through the entire foot. Good, so you feel a stretch through the inner thighs and the hip, but you're sending your weight to your heel and the outer edge of your foot, so you feel the legs working as well. Good, and just kind of flush out any tension there in the hips. Go for 4 and lift. 3, match your breath to your movement. Good, 2, and inhale up. Last one, hold it down. Send your arms forward, turn to face the top of your mat and pivot forward here. Good, we're gonna hinge forward at our waist. Reach the arms nice and long and tap the left toes in to meet the right. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, pull. Reach and pull. Good, lengthen and pull. So really feeling those thighs work. Good, lengthen and pull. Go for 4, 3, 2. Last one, come straight back up into your lunge. Draw your hands in front of your chest. Bend your bottom knee here, coming into that double lunge, and pulse. Pulse. Good, you're almost there. We're almost through this entire series, so stay with it. Come low. Your back knee is underneath your hip. Your front knee is right over your ankle. Press energetically into your palms. Stack your shoulders over your hips and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it low, twist to the right, and return. Exhale, twist, return. Hold everything else nice and steady and stable. Shaking and wobbling is a good sign you're working hard. Go for 4 and 3, 2. Last one, listen carefully, bring it back to center. Reach your arms up, open up into your warrior 2. Inhale, straighten both legs, pivot your feet, and come just over to the other side. Good, and then we flow. Inhale up, And exhale, lower. Flush out those hips. You can do this, almost there. Inhale up and exhale, press, go for 4. Nice, and 3. Press away. Here's 2. Last one, back into warrior 2. Send your right arm forward, pivot back on your feet. Good, hinge forward the waist, draw the belly in. Keep the spine long, tap right toes up to meet left, and stretch it back. And reach, good. Stay low in that left leg, and reach long through the right leg. As you come back, go for 5, and 4. Here's 3, 2. Last one, hold it here. Listen carefully, come up into your lunge. Good, palms come together, bend into your back knee, your double lunge, and pull. Stay with it, stay low. Keep breathing here, shoulders over the hips. Draw the belly in, press into those palms. Focus. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it low. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, return. Exhale, twist. Inhale, return. Keep everything else where it is. Twist through your waist. You have 4 and 3. Good, last 2. Last one, nice work. Lengthen through the back leg, reach the arms up. Open up into your warrior 2, and then find your star pose. Last bit of work here, just flushing it out. So we're going to keep our heels and toes out nice and wide. Press into those palms, sink low, lift, press back. Low, and lift, press back. So the knees come wide over the center of the foot. By now, you should feel the entire leg, like alive and well. Lots of blood flow, hopefully. A little bit of heat built into the body. Good, let's go for 3 like this. And 2. Good, now hold it low. We're gonna take it half up, down, lift, and lower. Half up, down, all the way up, and lower. Good, lift, lower, up and squeeze, return. So really be intentional about that half lift. You stay super low in that challenge zone, then come right back down, full range, and up. Let's go for 3. Almost there. Half up, down, lift, and press. Last round right here. And we hold it low, we pulse to finish. You can do this. Find your depth here. Find that challenge. I want you to feel like everything's on fire and it feels amazing, right? You feel alive, energized. Hold it low. Send your weight to your heels, the outer edges of your feet. Press into your palms. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Yes, you can for 8, 7, pulse, 6, and 5, 4, and we hold. 3, 2, hold it low. Reach your arms up, pull your belly in, close your eyes. Yes, you can feel that strength for 5, 4, 3, 2, and stand it up. You did it. Shake out those hips. Heel toe your feet in just a slightly more narrow stance. And give me some big hip circles. Big ones here, guys. Woo, that feels good. Hinge forward. And reverse your circle. Let that heart rate slow down. Maybe you kick that heart rate up a little bit. Wouldn't that be grand? One more here. Good. Turn all 10 toes forward. Bend into your knees and hinge forward at your waist, coming to a standing wide leg forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. Shake it yes, shake it no. Take a bend in your knees if you need to. Good. And then walk your right palm to the center of your mat, right in between your feet. Bend into your left knee and inhale, open up to the left side, gentle twist. Option to find a bind here, stretch across the chest through the shoulder. You can keep your gaze up or drop your gaze down, whatever feels best on your neck. Inhale here. Exhale, sink a little deeper toward the left. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale, switch it out. So left palm comes down. Deep bend into the right knee. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Send the right hand behind the small of your back if that feels okay. Stretching through the shoulder and across the chest. Gaze and come down to the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale back to center. Exhale, come down. Good. Palms stay on the floor. Walk your hands forward. Just a handprint. Heel toe your feet in toward the center of the mat, and then drop your seat down for Balasana. So really press into your palms and work your arms into the inner thighs here to stretch through the hips and the inner thighs. It should feel so, so good. And if it doesn't, go ahead and just sink your hips to the mat. So you don't want to overdo it. Good. Take a deep breath in. See if you can lengthen through your spine. Lift your chest. And exhale. Now, carefully reach your arms forward. Drop your hips down and find a butterfly stretch here. So soles of the feet come together. Hinge forward at the waist. Walk your hands down. Maybe round through your back if that feels okay. Good. Inhale, stack it up. Reach your arms nice and long. And then send your left arm across the body. Hook your right arm underneath and then draw your shoulders down. Look over to the left. Stretch across the top of the back. And if cross ankle seated position is easier for your hips right now, that's fine. I'm going to take that option. Good. Inhale, reach your arms wide and switch sides. Right arm comes across. Left elbow hooks over your right shoulder. Drop the shoulders down. Pick your chin up. Good. Good. Inhale, arms come on. Drop the right palm down to the floor. Lift up and out of that left hip. Pick your chin up. Go to reach through those fingers. Exhale, bring yourself back to center. Inhale, up and over. Chin up, neck long. Big breath in. Good, and back to center. Take a deep breath in, reach your arms up, bring your palms together, and draw them in front of your chest, and just sit with me here for a quick moment. Maybe close your eyes, softening through the face, right, relaxing. Scan your body for just a second. Notice if there's tension, if there's gripping, if there's anything that you're physically holding on to. And if there is, acknowledge it, don't judge it. Deepen your breath and try to soften into those spaces. Take a deep breath in and fill yourself with gratitude for your hard work, for the hard work of your body, and all the little miracles that brought you to your mat today. Exhale everything else away. Good. Inhale and exhale. Let it go. Good, and you can release your hands, softly open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel strong and long and energized, and I'll see y'all next time. Next Tuesday, same time, same place.